think it's safe to say we are prisoners to our own phones. The constant notifications, that mini anxiety attack that you get when you can't check your emails right away, or when you can't respond instantly to that text message. I'm a millennial, so I spend a lot of time on my phone, as most do. However, I didn't grow up with cell phones and social media like a lot of the younger generations did. I didn't even get my first cell phone until I was 15, and it was a flip phone at that. I mean, we had social media, but it didn't really become prominent until after high school. So due to all of these things, it was really easy for me to learn how to unplug from it all. How to release myself from the shackles of mobile captivity, if you will. And I get that a lot of us use our phones for work, but I'm sure you've gotten to a certain point where you're just like, okay, this is too much. So if you're someone who finds yourself not being able to detach from your phone, even for a couple of hours, this video is for you. So I have 6 things that you can do instead of using your phone. Now this first one may seem counterproductive, but just hear me out, okay? Download the Freedom app. The app lets you set up temporary blocks for apps and different websites that you typically use. You can plan out these blocks in advance if you like, so they become routine for you. So like every Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, you stop using your phone for 2 hours to scroll on social media. And instead you use that time to do something not related to your phone. I use Freedom religiously, both on my phone and my computer, and it helps tremendously. So if you want to get started with Freedom for free, use my code in the description box. The second thing to do is to read a tangible book. There's nothing like being able to feel the pages over your fingers and smell the new book smell. But find a good book to read for the time that you normally would be on your phone. And start small if you need to. Say you start 30 minutes one day with reading, and then the next day you move up to 45 minutes, and then the next day you can move up to an hour and a half, so forth. Every person that I run into always says that they wish they had more time to read. And if you unplug from your phone a little bit more, you now have that time. Another thing you can do is to go outside. It's been scientifically proven that being outside, even for like 5 minutes each day, can do so much for your mental health and help you lower feelings of stress and anxiety. So leave your phone indoors and go outside for a little while. You can read your book outside, you can tend to your garden if you have one, you can go for a walk, you can just be one with yourself, but make it a habit to try to go outside a little bit more. Another thing that you can do is to learn a foreign language. Think of how fluent you can be in another language if you just take an hour or so each day to study it. I'm currently studying Swahili and French. To learn Swahili, I'm using Mango Languages and Swahili Pod. I practice about 30 to 40 minutes, about 5 or 6 times a week. And I'm learning French with Pimsleur. Pimsleur is hands down the best online language learning software that I have used thus far. I'm following their curriculum and I'm learning in 30-minute increments each day, and your pronunciation and your just basic understanding of the language will skyrocket. They have hundreds of languages that you can choose from with Pimsleur, so you don't just have to learn French. But if you do want to get started with Pimsleur for free, I'll leave my link in the description box below so that you can start a free week. Another phone-free thing that you can do is spend time with your loved ones, so your family and your friends. I know that right now can still be a little tricky with in-person meetings, but you still have the option of virtual meetings, so like Zoom or Google Meets or something of that nature. Social interaction is so important, and it's a great way that you can unplug from your phone each week. Real-time connections are priceless, and you don't want to miss out on those. And the last thing that you can do is take a self-care break. There are so many ways that you can practice self-care. I like to take a warm shower, do a face mask, put on some warm fuzzy socks, do my nails, and either curl up with a good book or Netflix. I'm also big on natural beauty products, so I'll sometimes make a sugar scrub for my shower. And if you guys want to take your self-care routine to another level, I'll link down below in the description box a link to my blog post where I go over my top all-time favorite skincare products that I use. So as you guys can tell, there are quite a few things that you can do to unplug from your phone each day. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.